Jiminy Crickets, what the hell is going on today? Well, that's a mess. Everything's shut down. My mic, my broadcasting software. I've gone live now for the third time. It's still not live. Hopefully it'll go live here in a second. 26 seconds, 28 seconds, 29. This is unbelievable. What the hell is going on here? As if somebody's harassing me. There it goes, finally live. I'm live again. Hendo, if you can get the link out. Thanks. Well, I'm back, folks. That's an unbelievably embarrassing situation. Where the hell is my game at? There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's halftime here in Kumagaya, Japan. What a mess. This has been a mess of a broadcast, and I won't even be able to finish this game. So my apologies to all my viewers. This has just not been a good morning. Oh, my goodness. I keep getting these spam things. People claim being Xfinity. I haven't paid my cable bill, but I have paid it. Oh, my goodness. Just a second here. I'm looking for... Why am I getting this? Oh, that's a long time ago. People are looking up Roman Kabanek. And anyway, it's halftime in Japan. The Eagles have really let themselves down here in the second half. Or first half, excuse me. Good Lord. Wake up. Just double check and make sure I paid my cable bill. I know I have. This is spam. Yeah, I paid it. It's already paid. It's spam. So you got to watch that stuff. So I just got an email from my original channel when I interviewed Roman Kabanek 4 years ago. I guess people are looking for him because of all the stuff that's going on. So let me mark that as spam. Yeah, so the big one coming up. So here's some stats from the first half. Possession 50-50. Territory slightly in favor of USA 52-48. So that's a bit surprising given the score, isn't it? The Eagles are not executing when they need to. Pacific Nations Cup, the Brave Blossoms of Japan at home with a comfortable lead, 24-10 over the Eagles here in the first half. It's halftime in Japan. Wow. Hey, Francois. You're smiling. You're laughing. Yeah, I got knocked out. Yeah, it's the bomb. This one's been the bomb. Yep, got knocked out there. Unbelievable. It's been a comedy of errors this morning, and I suspect most of the errors are all of my own doing. Rushing to get back on air. Should have taken my time. No, my software just crashed. I've never seen that before. I mean, in the middle of broadcasts. I don't know how. The keyboard possibly could have hit the cancel, but the problem with that is that the cancel button, well, what the hell is going on? Now my internet's down. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. My back is still streaming. Wow, folks, this is beyond conception here how screwed up this is this morning. I'm going to check my connection here now. My internet dropped off. Good Lord. Oh, my goodness. I want a speed test. Oh, this is just painful. Xfinity speed test. Let's check that out. It's halftime, folks, so you're not missing anything other than my embarrassing performance this morning. This is just horrible. Mighty Jamie blocked you. Another person got blocked by that bogus lunatic. All right, they tell me I can get good connection here. Let's see what my upload speed is. So that's good, 20 megabytes per second, so that's not the problem. All right, like I said, the Cheetahs game is coming up at 7:30. I got to double check to make sure the Cheetahs and Pumas I'm set for. Yeah, I got a good connection here both ways, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to restart my computer today. So that's not the window I want. Where's the window I want? Where's my studio at? I lost my studio. Oh, this is just going fantastic there, Francois. What a morning. What a morning. Okay, let me switch over, see if I can't find it now. This is a crazy morning. This is going to be the worst morning I've had in donkey years. All right, let's try this again. Can I get to my studio? Here we go. All right. It says I'm not connected, but I think I am. There I am. Good Lord. And welcome to 15 people who found back after we had 25 in the last stream. Just like I said, folks, my apologies. Like the fourth time this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, crazy. Anyway, and that's going to kill my numbers. And that's what drives, the channel is when you have engagement. Now I've got 4 broadcasts that have like 5, 7, 15 people watching. Wow. Yeah, Flesh and well, it's bad start to the day. This is a long day. We've got this game, then the Cheetahs game, then we've got the Springboks game, and probably the Australia game if I can keep it up. But I'm not so sure I'm going to stick with it the way this is going. Oh my goodness. Anyway, thanks for those who came back. It is halftime. The Eagles squandering lots of opportunities there. Their defense letting them down. But also, I mean, look, I need to go back and review the laws because, I mean, every time Japan gets a penalty, the scrum half just grabs the ball, doesn't tap anywhere he wants in the field and takes off. And every game I've ever watched, the official will stop the play. Nope, that's not the mark. Come back over here. But they're getting away with it, and the Eagles aren't even getting a chance to get on defense, and that's burning them. That's where two of the tries have come from. Luke Carty cost them another try by dropping the ball. So, anyway. Yeah, no more turning around the mic. Yeah. Well, I knocked the mic over. I don't know how I did that. The mic is not even, must have bent my back over. Anyway, what I was doing was showing people that on the back of the jersey there were photographs, and we sponsored the team for the 2015 World Cup. They were a little pricey, but I bought myself one, and this is 2015 World Cup. And actually, Japan and USA was the last game I went to in the 2015 World Cup. That was pretty awesome in Gloucester. I went down there, and that's where I met Eddie Jones. He was coaching Japan at the time, and it had been announced he was going to the Stormers. And so I, as he walked up to go to the booth, I was sitting right at the end of the row, and I said, "Hey, Eddie, good to see you. Thanks for signing with the Stormers. Looking forward to you in Cape Town," something like that. And he's like, waved to me, and then Bastard signed with England. He signed with England. All right. So where is my game at again here now? My goodness. Should be over here. There it is. Okay. All right. They're coming back out for the second half. So we're going to get a little bit of the second half here before I have to switch over to the Cheetahs game. So let's take the halftime marker off. Yeah, Connor, of course I'm doing the rugby championship. I'm doing the Springboks. I always do. If I'm not on the road traveling or at the game, I'm always doing a broadcast. Japan coming back out. So yeah, dude, you got to check the channel. I mean, you're always asking me, am I doing these games? Do you even look at I'm not criticizing, but do you even look at the channel? I mean, it should be listed, isn't it? Maybe it's not there. If it's not there, that's on me. Let me take a look real quick at my channel and see if that's the problem. You're not finding things. Hang on a second here. Your channel. That's not what I want. Why does it take me to my channel? What the hell? Why is it not taking to my channel? You usually get an option to go to your channel. Studio. Okay. There's your channel. I was in the wrong place. That's why. Okay, your channel, Japan, for you. Past, upcoming. Here it is right here. Upcoming live streams. Pumas, Cheetahs, South Africa, New Zealand, Sharks, Bulls. All three of those games are scheduled, man. Do I need to move that up to upcoming live streams? It's under the... yeah, maybe I need to move that up in the order. Okay, well, it's third down. You just have to scroll down a little bit. So, Connor, it's there. Just got to find it a little bit. But thank you for asking. Yes, of course I'm covering that game. That should be huge. If YouTube doesn't sponsor illegal streams that they let go because they make a ton of money off of the advertising, then they take them down after they broadcast. People watch the game illegally. If they don't sponsor that like they did last time around, they should have a big audience here. What the heck is he wearing under his jersey? Or is it a dry spot? All right, so we're ready for the second half to get started. Let me double check. Like I said, it's supposed to be, let me get my Flow Rugby up here at 7:30, so that means in about 23 minutes. 7:25, yes. So I'll have to switch over here at about 7:20. So we got about 13 minutes. We catch a second half play, and then we're done with this Japan-USA mess of mine. It's going to take a hell of an effort for the Eagles to come back here in the second half. And the kick is underway. We're underway in the second half finally, after a long intermission, and Japan pulls the ball down successfully. Beautiful pitch out there in Kumagaya, Rugby Town, Japan. Japanese come across. Let's see if the Eagles can play a lot better here. Nice tackle there by the Eagles. Japan going to clear it from the 22. Here's the kick down the pitch, and it goes straight into touch, so it'll be a line out, but where's the mark? Lopetti is out, replaced by Basag for the USA, 13-23. Makes sense. I didn't see Lopetti do anything. Dominic Basag comes in for Lopetti. Eagles get a line out here, and it's a pretty good one. Up near midfield, chance to do something. Jack Iscar comes over, gives directions to Fifaletti. Fifaletti will do the line out. Eagles have had pretty good line out so far. Hopefully I didn't jinx them with that. Good job. Peterson comes down with it, and the Eagles go into a maul. Their maul did very well. That's how they scored a try earlier, but this one's doing nothing. Call to use it once already. Can't see where the ball is. DeHaas can't find the ball. They're going to lose it. They're going to lose it. Oh, now they go forward. And they pull it down. How is that not a penalty against Japan for pulling down the scrum? Japan ripped them all down, and they get the ball. What the hell kind of shit is that? The commentary is saying very good defense, but Japan pulled this maul down. Warner Dearns pulled them all down, and they get the ball? No, that's supposed to be a penalty. O'Connor, yeah, the Argentina game. I haven't scheduled that one yet because I was debating about whether to cover it. Last night I said I'll probably cover it. Okay, I thought you were talking about the Springboks. Okay, yeah, Connor, I will cover that game, yeah. But yeah, that's not on the board yet because I was initially not going to cover it. It all hinges when the games are played. Last time I had to wait till 6 p.m., so it was about a 4-hour gap between games, which kept me from being able to do anything else that day, from afternoon to evening. But today it's just 2 hours difference. So, and she does the scrum, but freezes it here. I'm going to reset. Quick reset. Let's go. Well, Scottish accent. That, of course, is Holly Davidson. She comes from Scotland. Yeah. You may take the laws, but you can never take the freedom. All right, 24-10, 42 minutes in the second half, and reset the scrum for Japan, who pulled down the U.S. maul and gets the ball. How does that happen? How does that happen? Fujiwara, the scrum half, will put it in. Bind, and it's not even a straight scrum. We can already see they're turned sideways before they even engage. Japan gets it out of there. They come to the short side. They kick it through. The chase is on. And it's going to go into touch, the USA lineup. And it puts the Eagles under a little bit of pressure, but they do have a line out inside their 22 now. Well, Holly Davis is usually a good official, but maybe I just don't know the laws. I'll freely admit that. But, I mean, when there's a maul, she declares a maul, and Japan player wraps his arms around the ball carrier and pulls him to the ground, isn't that collapsing the maul? Now the Eagle player was just hit in the air and no penalty called. No penalty called. He was hit in the air. Oh, Fernando Schultz with a big carry here. Gets Eagles out in front of the 22 now. DeHaas, box kick into the air. That's going to go past midfield. Chase is on. And the Blossoms get it. Nice tackle by Nate Augsburg. He's right on top of that. Japan has to go to the ruck. Work the ball across. Oh, that ball's loose. Eagles nearly get there. Oh, the Eagles tackle. Don't mess up on the outside. They did. They overcommitted. Now they're getting burned down the middle. Japan is running right down the middle. And they're going to burn past every Eagles player. What an absolutely incredible try by Japan. Wow. Dylan Riley ran over 50 meters with that ball, completely embarrassing the USA Eagles, stripping straight through there. Dylan Riley with the try for Japan. And what an embarrassment. Just pack up your bags, USA. This is not even rugby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Eagles defenders he beat. Oh my gosh, that is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious rugby there. Brilliant stuff by Japan. Absolutely brilliant stuff. No, it's not the last round of the Rugby Championship. There's 6 games to be played. They played 3. We're halfway through it, Connor. Okay, wow. That's just horrible stuff there. The Eagles just atrocious, man. Wow. Going to be easy conversion here. It's going to take it to 31. Wow. And there it is. Japan 31-10. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You know, the smart money for me would be to, when I stop this, reboot my computer just so I don't have any of these problems. But I'm almost afraid to do it with everything working. So I'll do that after the Cheetahs game. Not now. That way, if there's something reset, my sound cards or whatever, I have a chance to deal with it. Here's the kick down inside the 22, and the Japanese take it there, and they're going to kick it straight out into touch. And let's see, Eagles line out. Pretty close to midfield, 45 meters out. Okay, exchanges for Japan in the front row. Tamafusa goes out. He's replaced in the front row by Takuchi. Is that an Eagles substitution coming in as well? Yep. Paul Mullins coming in for the Eagles. Replacing Alex Maughan, who did not look good in that first half. And Maughan is in pain going off. He does a bow for Japan. Oh, and the Japan has the ball, and they're off and running again. Yep, they got the ball. Japan now at the USA 10-meter line and driving. Oh, my goodness. Here they come. Oh, and it's knocked on. Hey, blow the whistle, Holly Davidson. My God, players are still playing over here. What do you think we're waiting on? Not all the players can see it was a knock-on. You play till the whistle. She waits like 10 seconds or 5 seconds below the whistle. Oh, it's just tough pass there because the Eagles defense was catching up. So they turn it over. It'll be a scrum to the Eagles now, trailing by 3 converted tries. Takuya Yamasawa, that fullback, couldn't get his hands on that ball. It was a tough pass. So it's a very different Japan side than I'm accustomed to seeing. And though Michael Leach and a host of other players that are no longer there. 8 handling errors for Japan, 5 for the Eagles. Sloppy game. 47 minutes in the second half, 31-10. Our 5th attempt to do this broadcast. What a strange morning it has been indeed. When Americans try any British accent, it always sounds like Mary Poppins. Yeah, that wasn't a British accent. That was a Scottish accent. There's no such thing as a British accent. There's English accents. There's Scottish. There's Welsh. There's Midlands. And Fernando Schultz with a big carry here again. He's had a hell of a game for the Eagles, but the rest of the team is not getting it done. Eagles just lying on the ground here in this ruck. Call to use it. DeHaas going to dig it out. He almost had a knock on there. That thing was touched, and it still gets down the field, and Japan comes away with it. Eagles not winning any of those high ball contests. Japan winning ones, especially on the restart, and turning the ball over. They've scored twice off of getting possession back after the Eagles scored. 2 times Eagles scored. Both times Japan got the ball back on the restart because the Eagles were sitting down with their fingers in their ass. Ball's kicked high into the air, but that looks like it's going to go to Nate Augsburger, and it does. He avoids the first tackle. Second tackle comes down the sideline, offloads the ball. He's got help out there. Chip and chase by the Eagles. Were they going to get there? Oh, Japan just got to it. Mitch Wilson couldn't quite get there. Desperation by Japan, kicking it, touches Japanese player down, back out inside the 10-meter line. Desperation by the fly half there. Shinsun Lee just barely gets that ball as the Eagles chip and chase almost had that. It bounced their direction too, but Shinsun Lee turned the right direction. One of the Pacific Islanders is out there. He's grabbing his leg. Naikabula. He looks to be in a lot of pain here. I don't know what happened to him. So we're going to stop the clock at 48:39. I don't think he's going to be able to stay. He doesn't look very comfortable out there. He's the one that got the high ball. Oh, he got twisted in the tackle. It wasn't anything malicious or intentional, just an awkward position. Looks like he twisted an ACL or something like that. Well, they're taping him up. I think he's going to try to keep going, but he looked to be in a lot of pain there. Eddie Jones up in the booth. He's limping. He's not staying. He just wrapped him up. Yeah, I think that's an ACL, unfortunately. He's out. Crowd cheers him, but that doesn't look good. That does not look good. So Jonah Nabakula comes out of the game, number 13. He'll be replaced by, who comes in for him? 23 probably. Is it Osada? Almost at the end of what our coverage can be here. Line out successful for the Eagles just outside the 22. Already playing penalty advantage of the Eagles here. Yeah, it is Osada who came in. Oh, Eagles driving now. Great work here. Finally, USA wakes up. Nate Augsburger with the ball. He cuts inside. Finally, the Eagles getting their head out of their backside. Fifaletti now, and he releases the ball. Oh, there we go! Fernando Schultz down to 3 meters. Pick and go by the Eagles down to 1 meter. They're just about there. And they're going to turn it over. Nope, they're going to come back for not rolling. That's way back here. So they should kick for a 5 meter line out. What the hell is the mark at? She's all walking all the way back to the 22. Not rolling away. Let's see where the mark is. We never had the ball outside the 22. Let's see where she marks it. The lineout was at the 22, and they immediately penetrated the 22 before the first tackle. So let's see where this is at. Can we quit looking at the players on the pitch and go up? I can't see. Terrible camera work here. I can't. Okay, they got a 5-meter lineout regardless. So Eagles with a 5-meter lineout, chance to try to get back in this game. 50 minutes in it, 31-10. Jordy, there you go, Fleshing. Change. McKees is out, they say. Here's the line out. Eagles have it successfully. They're into a maul. It's going sideways towards the middle of the pitch, losing territory here. And Japan is collapsing the maul again. Pull it out. Eagles go forward now. Now they're playing advantage. They go wide. Nate Augsburger. Eagles try. Oh, my goodness. Finally, Nate Augsburger gets a try. Nate Augsburger. He was all the way back there at the maul, and then he finally breaks free. Gets out there. No defender. Waits and waits and waits and waits and waits and waits and waits. Finally gets there. Has to fake out the defender and then dives over. Nate Augsburger. TMO says the try is good. Kick is good. Nice job by Cardi. It's a nice conversion. So they got 17 now. Okay, there we go. All right, folks. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to finish this game because we've got to switch over to the Curry Cup, the most important game of the weekend. It's the... I got to set this up so it takes you over there. Hang on a second. Not many viewers here, but we'll set this up. Oh, restart, and Japan gets it again. Good God. Every time the Eagles score, they turn it right back over to Japan. It's unbelievable. But they got it back. Eagles got it back somehow. Okay. Ruben DeHaas kicks a box kick to Japan up over the other side. Right. So. Oh, Japan knocks it on. Picked up over there by USA on the wing. It's Connor Mooneyham. Mooneyham driving forward. Now the Eagles a chance to do something here. Quick go. And they go. Tonga Hua's in there for USA. Didn't even see him come in. Eagles now outside the 22 with the ball. Trying to do something here. Looks like J.P. Smith is also out there for the Eagles. South African playing for USA, J.P. Smith. All right, 53 minutes in, 31-17. Eagles back in the game, but we're not going to be able to stay, folks. My apologies for that, but it is time for us to depart the scene here, unfortunately. Yeah, all right, so we got to get to the other game. Eagles, Eddie just picking non-Japanese-born players can't be good future. No, that's how they do it, Flesh, and these are people who live in Japan, so they get away with it. Michael Leach is the most famous Japanese rugby player, and he's not even Japanese. He's Japanese national, though. All right, 31-17. Scott Lawrence not looking too concerned up in the booth, but the Eagles really need to get their act together. All right, and we'll leave here. Thanks for being with me, folks. I'll give you updates. I'll keep it going in the background, and we're going to go over to the other game and wrap it up here. Thank you so much. And, wow, I got to change jerseys and get ready. That game starts in a few minutes. Thanks for being here with us. It's been an interesting game and a crazy morning thus far. So that's that, and we're going to wrap it up here. Sorry for that, but that's how it's going to have to be this morning. Cheers.